it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving.
Yo, what is up? And it's me, Key. We're back. We're in the building with another episode of the 7200 Seconds podcast. I got my guy, Coach Donte, is always here in the building. What's going on, Coach?
What's going on? Another week, another day passed by. I'm ready to get into it.
Oh, yeah, we got some good things to talk about. We got some bad things to talk about. But one thing I can say, Coach, we at episode 70. We are at episode 70. We are 30 episodes away from 100. Remember, Jersey giveaway at a 100. So stay tuned for that. But how was your week so far last week? Like, how was your weekend?
Man, my week is always great, man. My week is always good, man. I go out every week having a good week, happy, and just excited to watch sports and watch basketball, baseball, playoffs, and NFL. I'll go by every week looking for something to watch, college and all that. My week has been awesome.
Good. But we're going to get down to the nitty-gritty of things. We're going to get right into the injury report. Of course, I always got graphics and crap ready for stuff like this, but I can never get to it because I'm always doing something before I get on here. But anyway, we got the injury report. We got Justin Jefferson to the IR. He's going to be out at least 4 games with that hammy. We're going to talk about Minnesota. Devin A-Chain, he's out for a couple of weeks as well with a knee injury. James Conner just got put on the injured list as well for the knee. Matt Milano, Vera Tucker for the Jets, they're all out and injured. And then Landon Vander Esch 4 to 6 weeks. Vander Esch can't catch a break. Justin Jefferson, that's definitely a hurt piece. But let's get into some headlines here before we get down into.
I got something that I got to get off. I haven't forgotten about this. So
hold up, before you get into that, we do got to go into the chat. We got some people in here already. Jury, what is going on? Jury is here. Got your boy Karan Roy. He's in the building. Daniel Berry, as always. Chris, what is going on, man? Appreciate you being here with us. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Vic, what's going on? Again, we live on the Sports Wave Network, so if y'all have not yet subscribed, links is in the description, as well as myself and Coach Donte's channel. You need some merch, support us. Again, we don't ask. If you want to support us, you can. You got Coach Donte has his own shirt, my shirt as well, and the 7200 Seconds. So make sure y'all check that out. Mo, what is going on? Coach, it's sounding off. What we sounding off about, Coach?
Well, we're going to go to a certain spot where it's always familiar. The Philadelphia 76ers. I know, I was about to say this last week before I got under the weather. Now I get I feel a lot better. I'm 100% of myself now. So now I get I'm not going to go out a lot, but it's something I got to discuss. It's something that was brought up about James Harden. He did come to training camp. If you guys really don't know that, it was rumored that he wasn't coming to training camp, that he didn't want to play for the Sixers, and I still don't think he wants to play for the Sixers. But what I'm going to say right here, that James Harden is only there because he wants to get paid. James Harden is only there because he wants to get paid. He is just not there because he wants to be there. He is there so he won't lose any type of money. Those of y'all that don't know, what makes you think James Harden is going to go on national television and call his favorite goddamn GM, Daryl Morey, a liar, and he would never play for this guy? Because you know what Daryl Morey did? He promised that damn man his money. He was going to give him his money. But all you did, James Harden what James Harden took a pay cut for, Mo? You know what he took a pay cut for? He took a pay cut just to get a $33 million washed up PJ Tucker who can only shoot from the corner. He took a pay cut to get a Daniel House. That's what James Harden literally took a pay cut for, to improve the team, just to get the Philadelphia Rockets. The 2017 Houston Rockets that would have probably went to the finals if Chris Paul didn't get hurt that year, who we would never know that at that point. But missing 27 goddamn straight shots doesn't excuse that, make no excuses up on that part. But that's what James Harden took a pay cut for. And now he shits the bed in Game 7. Joel Embiid, your top 5 superstar, your MVP, he shits the bed. Now all of a sudden, they're more like, I don't think paying him his money now is a good idea. You go out there and get Kelly Oubre. I like that move. Kelly Oubre can stay healthy. He's fine. He's really good. He can be 20. He was a 20-point per game scorer in Charlotte and Phoenix and all of that. But mostly because Charlotte is not a good basketball team at all. So you average 20 points on a bad football team, on a bad basketball team. You get, Patrick Beverley, who does add some defense on the team, but nothing special. But at the end of the day, I got a message from Philadelphia. James Harden, it's gonna be a time he's gonna nut up. He's gonna nut up. Get this man up out of there quick, fast, in a hurry. He's gonna pretend he's gonna be happy. He's gonna pretend he's gonna be happy. But at the same time, the Sixers need to get James Harden up out of that quick, fast, in a hurry before James Harden get up on one of those another temper tantrums. Because I know this man has tendencies to do that. But other than that, Daryl Morey, James Harden wasn't going to get paid by no other team. He was not going to get paid by no other team in the offseason, even if he became a free agent. So James Harden, at the end of the day, it's also his fault because he opted in. He knew he didn't want to be there. He could have just opted out. He could have just went and been a free agent. But right now, the Sixers have a chance to get the pieces for him, get something back for him. But other than that, and I want to commend my Houston Rockets from not trading him where he wants to go. And you see what the spot we in right now, in a position where we can make a play-in tournament. So I applaud Raphael Stone for not trading James Harden where he wants to go, because he's been wanting to end up in Philadelphia. The Rockets ended up sending him to Brooklyn. And after Brooklyn experiment failed, that's where the Rockets cashed in on getting those picks back. So other than that, but James Harden, his value has decreased and all that. He's still going to average about 19 to 10 assists a game. But let's see what team is going to gamble up on him, and that's what I had to say about that. But Daryl Morey promised that man his money. He promised that man his money. He definitely did. So that's all I got to say about that.
All right, Coach, going in on James Harden. I'm over it. He gets traded. He don't. Oh well, I'm over it. I'm over it. Not making any excuses. Mo says not making any excuses.
Yeah, he did. He told him. He definitely told him he was going to give him his money. That was the issue. That was the deal. James Harden took a pay cut, and they did exactly what he did, what he was told. And he took a pay cut for a goddamn PJ Tucker, who got $33 million, who got 33 goddamn mil in a Daniel House. He took a pay cut for that. He took a pay cut, and James Harden don't take pay cuts. He normally don't take pay. He don't take all his money. That's the first time ever he took a goddamn pay cut. But he took a pay cut for $33 million damn goddamn PJ Tucker and a Daniel House. And now all of a sudden, you know what type of playoff performer he is. All of a sudden, you want to backtrack, not want to get a man his money, not think he's not going to be happy about his money. Come on. There ain't no way in the world you tell me James Harden is going to. They had the best relationship. James Harden asked for Doc Rivers. He wanted Doc Rivers to fight it out. What Daryl Morey did, fired him without Jordan knowing. He fired him without.
It was time for Doc to go anyway.
It was time for him to go anyway, but James Harden wanted him fired, and he fired the man. He went on to fire the man for James Harden, and he definitely told James Harden he was going to give him his money, and he backtracked, and James Harden went on national TV, which is he got fined for saying what he said. And I would have did the same goddamn thing too. You don't tell me you're gonna pay me. You don't pay me. You don't play with nobody's money.
No, you definitely don't. But Van Jefferson got traded to Atlanta. We all know what's going on with the Rams situation. They got a stacked receiver room when it comes to Puka Nacua, the rookie. You got Tutu Atwell, and you got our Cooper Kupp back. Where is Van Jefferson going to fit at? So he gets traded to Atlanta. Do you like that move? I mean,
I'm okay with the move, but not so excited about it. I think he can fit in as a number 3 wide receiver for Atlanta. I think he can come in as a number 3. I think Drake London is their number 1 wide receiver. You definitely got Kyle Pitts involved in the Texans game a lot. And it's also helps one of the up and coming receivers, like Vic said, Tutu Atwell as well. So again, he's getting a lot of burn. So again, Van Jefferson can be a number 3 over there. He fits well for a number 3 wide receiver over there. Or he could be a number 2. I'm not impressed with Matt Hollins. I think Matt Hollins is out there. He's just big. He's just big as hell out there. But I think he can by far probably become a number 2. But he's definitely gonna get some burn over there.
It's still a mystery why they went out and got Kyle Pitts. It was a want pick. It wasn't a need pick. They didn't need a Kyle Pitts. They wanted him. I always say, don't draft on what you want. If you're going to draft and you had that good high position, you draft what you need. And tight end wasn't what they needed. The Jets is looking to get McCole Hardman. Would that help for the Jets?
Well, if Zach Wilson can get them receivers the football, if he can get them the football, it will work. If he can get them the football, but if Zach Wilson is inconsistent, it won't work. And no matter what type of receivers you have, if you don't got the quarterback that can get you the football, then that won't matter. I think it adds a little bit of speed to the offense. The quarterback got to be better. That's the problem. The quarterback got to be better. Like I say it all the time. If that quarterback is not good, then I don't care how many receivers. I don't care how good of receivers you have. I don't care how many receivers you have. Hey, it ain't gonna work if the quarterback is not good.
Yeah, nobody thought that Atlanta would be 3-2 right now. Like Mo said, their defense is not that bad. Getting into last night's game, it was the Green Bay Packers going up against the Las Vegas Raiders in Allegiant Stadium. And I picked Green Bay, of course, thinking Green Bay was going to win this game, and shocked the hell out of me they didn't. So Green Bay loses this game 17-13. Jordan Love didn't have a great game. Throwing-wise, he was 16-30, 182, 3 interceptions. A.J. Dillon, no Aaron Jones, so A.J. Dillon was getting most of the carries, 20 carries. 76 yards and a touchdown. Leading receiver was Christian Watson on 3 catches, 91 yards. Luke Musgrave got 6 catches, 34 yards. Jaden Reed was involved a little bit. Romeo Dobbs really didn't do much. Defensive-wise, they got 4 sacks on Garoppolo. But the Raiders, they somehow pulled it off. 22-31, 208 for Garoppolo, a pick and an interception. He did get sacked 3 times. Josh Jacobs also carried the ball 20 times, 69 yards and a touchdown. Jacoby Myers was your leading receiver, 7 catches, 75 yards. Devontae Adams, only 4 catches from Devontae. But when it counted, Devontae Adams caught, a key catch. Michael Mayer, their rookie tight end, 2 catches, 39 yards. Josh Jacobs got 5 catches for 20 yards. Donte, what the hell happened in this game?
Jordan Love fucking stunk. That's what the hell happened. He stunk. In the game, that would happen. That would happen to the Packers. He stunk. Romeo Dobbs had one. I don't know how many catches Romeo Dobbs had, but that's the problem. Jordan Love stunk in this game. And Jordan Love got an interesting stat up on here. This is why they call me the sports librarian. I'm going to tell you this. Jordan Love is 0 of 20 on passes over 20 yards.
That's a horrible stat. That's
crazy. Jordan Love cannot push the ball up the field at all. That play, when it was third down, I believe it was 4. I'm not sure. I believe it was third down. It was 17-13. Romeo Dobbs did drop a pass. That would have been a first down. And he could have also got up out of bounds on that pass. So he did drop a pass pretty much. And Romeo Dobbs haven't gotten the ball pretty much 1 catch throughout the whole game. That's unacceptable. But other than that, he did drop a catch. But the very next play, Christian Watson was wide open. He beats his man off the line of scrimmage. He immediately puts his hands up. Jordan Love waits to to the man, gets in the end zone. He moves out of the pocket towards his left. He lobs it up, and it ends up turning into a damn interception where he should have hit him earlier when Christian Watson had his hands up. He clearly beat the guy up off the line of scrimmage. Number 21 clearly fell for the fake. Jordan Love goes to the left. He allowed the DB to recover and catch the interception. And the second interception, he had no business throwing. Marcus Peters is all over that damn wide receiver. You still decide to throw it, and it ends up a tip interception. So other than that, Jordan Love stumped. Packers defense did all they could to keep the offense going. I thought A.J. Dillon did a good job yesterday in running the ball, but Jimmy Garoppolo also made a big mistake in the game, but he also made the throws he needed to make. And Devontae Adams, didn't have an okay game. He did what he could, but Jacoby Myers stepped up. Jacoby Myers, Michael Mayer, they stepped up. You have receivers that stepped up when Devontae Adams, was getting covered, and there was some time throughout formations that they would scheme Devontae Adams off of Jair Alexander, which I thought that was a good game plan. But it came down to the running game and the Las Vegas Raiders defense that won them this football game. And the Las Vegas Raiders defense, Max Crosby was getting after it last night, man. So you got to give Raiders credit to the defense. Still don't think that Raiders defense good at all. I just think Jordan Love cost the Packers the football game. He definitely cost them that football game last night. Jordan Love was the reason why the Packers lost that football game.
Man, I thought they was going to pull one out because, both teams wasn't looking that great. The Raiders is the Raiders. I said I wasn't going to pick the Raiders no more stuff. I don't know. Coming into next week's game, I don't know. This week's picks, we'll see. Am I picking the Raiders this week? But Jordan Love, man. Jordan Love. Or is he the long-term success for the Packers? Do you think they're going to go out and draft another QB?
I think it's about possible. You could draft another QB. Give him some quarterback competition back there. I don't think he's a long-term answer. I mean, Jordan Love supposed to come in and have this big, strong arm. You're supposed to be Aaron Rodgers' successor. But guess what? Like I've been saying all along, I see why he hasn't been on the field. Why he hasn't played. Why it took longer for him to even play. You see why it took longer for him to get on the field. When he has gotten on the field, that game against the Chiefs that he had to start did not look good. Did not look good against the Chiefs, that regular season game when Aaron Rodgers was out with COVID and stuff. So the opportunities that he did get didn't look good in him. Now he gets a full year. He doesn't look good in these opportunities. So this could be Jordan Love last year being a starting quarterback, or you can either get drop the quarterback in the NFL draft. But I don't think that would be. Huh?
They did get Sean Clifford.
At least give him an opportunity, but we'll see how bad the Packers. It's going to be depend on how bad Jordan Love is, which he was bad last night, and how bad the Packers is. I don't think that will be bad for a top pick in the draft to get a quarterback. I don't think they will be bad enough to do that, but I think they will be, if they bad enough, they can get a middle round pick and they can somehow go for, a Michael Penix or Quinn Ewers or something like that.
It's definitely going to be interesting. Let's see Green Bay's next games because we already know they're. I don't have them winning the North. I got the Lions winning the North. It's the Lions division that lose right now. But Green Bay's next slate of games, I'm sure, is not the best. So you got the Broncos. Lord Jesus, you got the Broncos, the Vikings, the Rams, the Steelers, the Chargers, and then you got the Lions again, and then they play the Chiefs. I mean, it's favorable games they could win. They could beat Denver. They can beat Minnesota without Justin Jefferson, possibly. Maybe the Rams, but we don't know. The North, I mean, it could be up for grabs, but I got the Lions taking that division. We don't know what the Bears are going to do either. Are they trying to turn these season around, not beating the bricks off of Washington, but DJ Moore catching the way he was catching. But Green Bay, we'll see what your QB situation is going to be. I don't know if Sean Clifford even, I think they put him on the IR or something like that. So I don't even know if he's available. If God forbid if something was to happen to Jordan Love. But before we get into the topics and the nitty gritty of the NFL part, Coach, You was gone last week, so I know you got your top 10. You got your top 5 from last week and this week put in it. So we got a special coaches list for today, y'all, with the top 10 greatest performances. Old man, what is going on? You might want to stay in because we got to talk about your Patriots. So get you a snack, get you a beverage. But coach, who's number 1 today on your list?
Well, number 10, we had the WNBA finals. The Aces win game 1. They dominate in the second half, and a big part of that domination, you have Kelsey Plum at number 10, 26 points, 5 rebounds for Kelsey. Kelsey definitely is a big part of the Las Vegas Aces and what they definitely do. So congratulations to Kelsey Plum for coming number 10 on my list. Dylan Gabriel from Oklahoma had an exciting game against my Texas Longhorns. Got to give him credit. Got to give credit where credit due. He was really good, man. He was great in that game. Led a game-winning drive in regulation. Pretty much running, throwing. Dylan Gabriel 285 passing yards, a touchdown, 14 carries, 113 yards for Dylan Gabriel. Definitely did good. On the losing end, I got 2 of my guys. Jonathan Brooks, the running back, was actually phenomenal in this game. 22 carries, 129 yards, and a touchdown. Number 7, Jordan Whittington, 10 catches, 115 yards. They both definitely put in work. Xavier Worthy almost got in this list, but I thought Jordan Whittington catches and his ability to be productive was so much more than Xavier Worthy, by the way, who may be a first round pick in the NFL draft coming up for Xavier Worthy. Number 6, Malik Neighbors. Receiver out of LSU, 6 catches, 146 yards, and a touchdown for the LSU Tigers come back and on the road and beat the Missouri Tigers. So good job by Malik Neighbors. So we get to the top 5, and I know this guy personally. I don't think y'all know if I know this guy personally. Watched him in Little League, fastest guy in Little League, and he was a dog in Little League. And we're talking about that running back out of Miami, Devon Achane. What a great game, man. He's been killing it. Unfortunately, he got hurt. 11 carries, 151 yards, and a touchdown for Devon Achane, man. Knowing he played 25 minutes away from my house. Watched him in Little League, watched him in high school. Very good. Number 4, Brock Purdy, 17 of 24, 252 yards, 4 touchdowns for Brock Purdy on the Dallas Cowboys. Godly, that was a butt spanking. They put them on their lap and spanked that behind, man. Godly, man, that hurt. That felt bad. And number 3, me and Mo, we got our boy Big Vic. Preseason game coming up. We talking about one of the futures of the NBA. Our boy Big Vic. Y'all don't know who Big Vic is? That's a new nickname for Victor Wembanyama, man. Big Vic, man. 20 points, 5 rebounds for Big Vic. Right there. Oh, Big Vic. There we go. And number 2, we got Chet Holmgren. That was a great battle last night. 21 points, 9 rebounds. Chet Holmgren did bulk up a little bit more. Did bulk up a lot, got a little bigger. That was a great big man battle. And number 1 on the list is DJ Moore from the Chicago Bears. What a game he had Thursday night. 8 catches, 230 receiving yards, and 3 touchdowns for DJ Moore. That is the coach's top 10 list. The first ever special, like he said, special edition top 10. I was out cold last week. So, hey, we made a special edition top 10.
Yeah,
and it's
4
gonna be
catches, 230. My God, it should have been 4 tubs. The ref called him out of bounds, but it should have been 4 tubs. Look, DJ Moore gave me 99 fantasy points. 99 fantasy points. So I ain't mad. Look, I ain't mad. Don't be yelling at. Look, I know my side is dark. So look, this is what happened. I'm gonna explain why I'm in the dark right now. No, I did pay my light bill, but I didn't know my ceiling fan didn't take regular light bulbs. So now I gotta buy the little special light bulbs for the ceiling fan. Never knew that. So Ern said, I don't know. He said Big sounds a little bit too close to something else.
Ern.
Mo said, Mo said great list, and Ern said DJ Moore made.
It was something I was watching the other day on Ern. It was a YouTube short that Reddy Critique played, and he went off on that YouTube short. Ern tried to tell him, Reddy, I told y'all about this goddamn coach. Trying to tell y'all nobody wanted to listen to him. Nobody wanted to listen to him. Like Ern said, he tried to tell y'all about Josh McDummy. Y'all didn't want to listen to him. Me and Key was the first two to notice that when he was saying he told y'all about that.
I forget who live we was in. But Ern said it on screen.
On camera, he had to argue back and forth.
He said, "No, I don't like him."
Yep. Yeah.
But let's get down to the nitty gritty thing. Of course, old man knows all about Josh. He was with the He was with the he had him. All right, so if you down in the nitty gritty things here in the NFL, Brock Purdy, Mo's guy, Mo's QB, because he's a 49ers fan. Is Brock Purdy, or should Brock Purdy be in the MVP conversation?
Should Brock Purdy be in the MVP conversation? He's playing like the MVP conversation. And right now it's early in the season. He's playing like one, man. So he's playing like one. So if people wanted to put him in the discussion, I wouldn't be upset, man. He's taking care of the ball pretty good. He's not making mistakes. 49ers are dynamic, man. They're running the ball and they're passing the ball at a high rate. And Brock Purdy, is more athletic than you think, but most importantly, he's taking care of the football. So I think he should be in talks of the MVP discussion early on, right now. It may slip. He may have some struggles later during the season, but right now he's playing some good football and he should be talked about as of right now.
I mean, the man's 10-0. If you want to go back towards last season and into this season, he hasn't lost a game yet. I mean, well, he has lost a game, but he lost the NFC Championship game, but he got knocked out. But he's still been playing lights out. I mean, you at least got to put him in that conversation. 49ers are 5-0 as well. Only two teams left. That's 5-0, and that's the Eagles and the 49ers. But no, he's been playing great ball. He's been playing mistake-free football. Finding his open man. Getting people involved in the ball. The defense is playing great for him. Christian McCaffrey is running his ass off like always. So it's not much that Purdy has to do. He's not really mobile. I mean, he runs when he has to, but all he has to do is sit there and distribute the ball around to where it needs to go. He got the weapons to do so. He got the line. Trent Williams, no matter how bad everybody thinks Trent Williams is attitude-wise, but Trent Williams is still one of the best linemen in this game. So he's getting great protection. So you at least got to put him in the conversation. I'm not saying he's the front runner, but you still got to add him in a conversation. But his numbers don't blow you away. His mutant power is not turning over the ball. There you go, exactly. Ern said Purdy, all he has exactly not mess up, just manage the game. And his team will take him elsewhere. Again, you got Ayuk, Debo, Christian McCaffrey, and one other person. Not too many teams use fullbacks, but Juszczyk, he always gets the ball. He always want to find
he's the best fullback in the game, man.
He's the best fullback right now.
It
was Daryl Johnston for the Cowboys. You got Kyle Juszczyk for the San Fran. Like he's always in the play. He's always going to touch the ball somehow, some way. He gets you a touchdown, but he's always in the mix somehow. And San Fran always utilize their fullback.
Yeah.
The Bengals, Joe Burrow said, "Hold up, y'all thought I was finished?" He came out on Sunday and showed that he's not down and out. Jamar Chase said he's always open. Well, he was finding them Sunday. Do you think that the Bengals are back with this win?
I wouldn't say they quietly back yet, but this is an upstart. They still got a tough schedule. You got the Seahawks who can beat them, who can beat them. You got the 49ers. They got to go to the 49ers as well. So wouldn't say they back. Of course, it was against Arizona. It was against the Arizona Cardinals, and no disrespect to them. Arizona's been playing some good football. Even though they won, they haven't won. They're 1-4, but don't underestimate Arizona, man. Arizona has had some tough games outside of you can say the 49ers game, and even they gave 49ers a very good game until the 49ers end up pulling away late. They've been competing, man. They've been competing. So, again, I wouldn't say they back yet. They still got a tough schedule. But other than that, this is a starting point of it, of those two. And there was some frustration boiling over with Jamar Chase as well. So, good job for the Cincinnati Bengals getting him involvement to the game last weekend.
Try to use my dang on light from the phone, but it's all right. Ern says that the Raiders and Bears in the Super Bowl this year. Mike All-Star definitely. I can't forget about Mike. Mike definitely was the fullback for Tampa Bay as well. Here we go with the Patriots, old man. You still in here? I know you probably having a heart attack, trying not to drink, but is Bill on the hot seat? Should he be booted?
No. I just think Bill Belichick, this is one of these situations, man. He did all he could. I mean, he should be able to go out on his own right, man. Like I said, if he wants to retire, he should be able to retire, man. He's like a Mike Tomlin. If you don't fire someone like that, that's been a part of your organization that helped you win Super Bowls. I understand the team is bad as it is, but other than that, he deserves to go out on his own. If he wants to resign, that's what he deserves to do. But other than that, Robert Kraft, we heard from a anonymous source that he's trying to do whatever it takes to push Bill Belichick up out of there. So maybe that becomes the last straw for Robert Kraft, right there. But I mean, Matt Jones is an okay quarterback. He's not a very good, he's not even a good quarterback. He's an average quarterback. You don't got the receiving core. Devontae Parker is your oldest wide receiver. Kendrick Bourne is nothing special. So their best weapons is basically they tight end. Ramondre Stevenson, why is he not getting involved into the game? Because you know why? They're always down. They're down every single time. They're missing Christian Gonzalez, who played well this year, by the way, who's been playing well, who's been playing like a stud rookie so far. They're missing Matthew Judon. So they're missing everybody on most of their key players on their defense. They're not performing well, but Matt Jones is making critical mistakes, man. It's not like he's not turning the ball over and they're not playing well. He's making some critical mistakes. They got a quarterback situation over it. Then when you bring Bailey Zappi in, he's not doing well. He's not making it that much better. So at the end of the day, the Patriots got a lot of things they gotta be take care of. The offensive line is not good, like old man said. But at the end of the day, Matt Jones, you got to play better. He has not played good. Bailey Zappi, he comes in. He's not playing well. So I think it's a quarterback situation. Juju Smith-Schuster. Where's Juju Smith-Schuster at? I thought Juju was back. I told y'all last year that it was goddamn Patrick Mahomes. What is he doing this year? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. His first year, he had Antonio Brown on that other side. Over there, his first year, he comes back. He has two terrible years right after Antonio Brown left. Goes to the Chiefs. All of a sudden, he's a 900-yard wide receiver. You think Juju Smith-Schuster's back. Goes to the Patriots. Where is he now? Nowhere to be found.
Also, Bill Belichick is the GM as well. Do you think it's time for him to give up the GM spot? Like, is he not bringing in good quality pieces to this team?
Like I say, he's not the best of becoming a GM. But again, Bill Belichick known is to getting the best out of players, man, out of less. He's known of getting the best out of less. So whatever, regardless of what it is, just the team is just not built right. It's just not built very good around everything. The team is just bad overall. I mean, you can't score on the offensive side of the ball. Then your defense is always on the field, which is that defense is always competitive, but your defense is always on the field. When your quarterbacks are putting your defense in terrible situations where they're turning the ball over on the other side of the field. So, again, Then you got Bill O'Brien. You got Bill O'Brien over there, the play caller. How's the play calling going on? You probably don't got the players over there. So other than that, it is what it is. I just think, like I say, I think Bill Belichick deserved to go out on his own path. I don't know what that to say about Robert Kraft, though. Is Robert Kraft is going to be okay with that?
All right, old man said it's been time for him to give up the GM, but Bill not going to be a head coach and no GM. Patriots have historically drafted well. I don't know what's been going on lately unless they've been exposed without Brady. I mean, that could be it. Belichick still is the mastermind. He still is the GOAT when it comes down to coaching. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. It's time to keep it real. Bill is a defensive head coach. We need someone that's going to take the offense over. Brady used to cover a lot of deficiencies.
Like, there's nothing wrong with being a defensive head coach. That's nothing wrong with that. You just got to get the right guys who can offensive coordinate and stuff. And I've been saying Bill O'Brien's not the best offensive coordinator because I had him over there in Houston. He wasn't good at calling plays. He wasn't good over there. There's nothing wrong with having a head coach that coaches defense. There's nothing wrong with that. You just got to hire the right guy. You can't have guys like goddamn Matt Patricia calling a damn offense, knowing he's a defensive knowing he's supposed to be a defensive guy. You can't have guys like that splitting and calling offensive plays and don't know what the hell they doing on that side. Matt Patricia is known as a defensive guy. Before he got the head coaching job over there with Detroit, he was a defensive coordinator for the Patriots, and he was damn good at what he done. So you don't hire that guy that's supposed to be defense, and you want to put him on offense, put him on the offensive side. Like, there's nothing wrong with being a defensive head coach. You just got to hire the guys on that side of the ball, the right guys on that side of the ball.
All right, so old man said he's not saying that something there's nothing wrong. He's saying that Bill needs someone who's not afraid to speak up to Bill on the offensive side. Well, we'll see what's going to happen with the Patriots this year. Is Robert Kraft going to get tired of it? Is he going to cut him? Is he going to cut him loose, or is he going to keep him, or is some more changes coming? We won't know. But I know Bobby over there having a dang on heart attack. Had to go to Gillette Stadium and sit through that behind whooping they got.
I feel bad, but you had to go there and sit there and watch them 34-9. They can't be me doing that part.
All right, so we got the Philadelphia Eagles, another team that's 5-0. A lot of the media saying, "Oh, this is not the same team we seen last year. It's not explosive. They're not there." Are you sold on them being 5-0 right now?
Yeah, I'm sold on them. I mean, they finding a way to win games. I mean, like I say, it is what it is. You probably don't like. I pretty much see, like every Eagle fan, you probably don't like the way they winning these games. They're winning them sloppy. They're not winning them at a good rate, but they're finding a way to get the job done. That's what good teams do in any sport. Good teams find a way. If it's ugly, scary, or what if it's dynamic, you're gonna have to win ugly games. And every game that Philadelphia arguably played, they didn't dominate in the game. They found a way to win them. They make enough plays to win the game. So good teams, great teams, find ways to win, regardless of what it is. So they find, yes, again, San Francisco playing better football than the Philadelphia Eagles, but I don't think they're the better team than Philadelphia. I just don't think they're a better team than Philadelphia. Until I see San Francisco somehow beat them in the NFC Championship, then we can judge it by that. Even beating them in the regular season still don't prove to me that they're a better team. You got to beat them when it matters. Beating them when it matters the most, that's when it proves. That's when it proves that you're a better team. Beating them when it matters the most.
So, I mean, the last couple of games I've seen, Gordon, we have two new coordinators. You got Brian Johnson on the offensive side, and then you got Sean Desai on the defensive side. Of course, he's not new to being a defensive coordinator. He took a not so great Chicago team defense and made them legit. But we have better pieces on the defensive side. He just got to find the personnel. But kudos to Sean Desai to making adjustments in the second half of that Rams game, because Cooper Kupp was killing us in the first half. Killing us in the first half. What happens? He made adjustments, something Jonathan Gannon didn't know how to do. Something Jonathan Gannon did not know how to do was make adjustments. So shout out to Sean Desai for making adjustments. Totally shut down Cooper Kupp in the second half. He put Roby in there, who we just got from the Saints. He's more of a man type of corner. Put him in there. He shut him down. Had Eli Rick split out there. Don't put Mario Goodrich back in that game. Don't put him back in no games. Mario Goodrich, Josh Jobe, they can get out of here. They can stay on the bench. Quez Watkins also can stay on the bench because Nick Sirianni was hot at him and that wide receiver screen and he didn't turn up. Sirianni was pissed, and I was like, "Where is the key? Is that why is he not in this game? Why is he getting more touches?" When Quez was out, I feel like Zacchaeus was playing better, but yeah, I don't want to see. Don't put Goodrich out on the field no more. My only issue with the Eagles right now is the red zone issues. Once they figure the red zone issues out, I feel like they'll be okay. Because we can't keep kicking field goals, especially after the bye. We can't. We got to keep getting. We got to get 7. We can't keep hitting field goals on teams like Buffalo, on teams like Miami, teams like Kansas City, and the 49ers. We can't win games off of field goals, so we got to try to figure out how to get it in the end zone. So that's something that the Eagles got to figure it out. But other than that, we're 5-0. We winning games, like Donte said. We finding a way to win. Jalen Hurts, these last 2 games, is playing awesome, lights out. So is A.J. Brown. We finally got Dallas Goedert involved during the Rams game. So somebody's going to catch less. Somebody's not going to catch it all. This game, Devontae Smith didn't really had no catches, but it's going to be you got to find who's hot and who's open. Kansas City. Are you confident in Kansas City right now?
Yes.
Travis Kelce did have an injury. It's an ankle injury, but he still came back in and played. But are you confident in Kansas City?
Yeah. And to further notice, they're the best team in the AFC. To further notice, till you beat them. They're the best team in the NFC. Just like I always said, man. I always say the same thing. Until you beat my Houston Astros, the AL comes to us until we're out of the playoffs. To someone that can beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Don't look like the Bills can do that right now the way they play. Don't look like the Bengals can do that the way they play in right now. Till somebody prove that they can beat them on a big stage, yes. And they're 4-1. They're 4-1 right now. That win against Jacksonville was a big, huge win for them without Travis Kelce. And after that, they won 3 straight. So other than that, yes, I still think they're the team to beat. I still got confidence in the Kansas City Chiefs.
We might have to go traveling because it is 6:44 here in Pennsylvania, and you know what happens around this time of day? The sun goes the hell down.
Uh-oh.
So we're gonna have to travel somewhere where some freaking light at.
Uh-oh.
Did the Panthers make the right decision on taking Bryce Young? What's going on, Mo? Long time no see, brother. Hope all is well. Appreciate you being in the chat. Did they make the right decision, Donte? Go ahead and sound off because I know you're ready for this one.
Hey, Panthers, are you guys okay? You guys wish you had CJ Stroud. Shout out to my boy Cool McCain as well. He been on record saying it over and over and over again. They should have drafted CJ Stroud, but that's the kind of dumb decisions that the Panthers do make. And like I say, the Texans were going to pick either one. Regardless of who the Panthers were going to pick, they were going to pick either one. It appears that Frank Reich did want it. CJ Stroud, the owner, had a lot of say-so and wanted Bryce Young. So, again, the owner has the power, and the coach did not have the power for what quarterback did he want. Now, if you're as a head coach, you should be able to want to pick the player, have more power in picking the player that you want for your system and that fits your system. You the one got to get out there on the field, on the sideline, and work with these guys and develop these guys and coach these guys up and put these guys in the right decisions. GMs sit back. They do their job as well. They go out there in free agency. They go out there. They get free agency guys. But at the same time, as a coach, you should be able to say, hey, I want CJ Stroud. I think CJ Stroud fits my system better. And you heard the voice of Frank Reich. You heard the voice. He clearly wanted CJ Stroud. You heard the tone of his voice. You heard him bring up the GM several times when he was in that interview. And like I said, I'm happy we got the right. I'm happy that the Carolina Panthers chose Bryce Young instead of CJ Stroud. And look at the year as of right now, CJ Stroud having right now become the first quarterback and throw that many attempts, not an interception, still doesn't have an interception. Like again, at some point he's gonna throw one. At some point, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen at some point. But right now, CJ Stroud is clearly the best quarterback coming up out of the draft. As of right now, he's gonna, like I said, I'm expecting him to hit that rookie wall soon. And I think he's gonna throw interception soon. Hell, it may be this week. Never know. But again, Bryce Young has already 4 interceptions. Damn, he didn't turn the ball over like that in college. He's already have overall 6 turnovers overall. How many CJ Stroud has? None. How many interceptions does AR-15 has? I think he has 2 or 1, either one. But how many CJ Stroud has? 0. So thank you, Carolina.
So CJ Stroud right now is number 3 when it comes to passing yards. It's Tua, Kirk Cousins, then it's CJ Stroud, 1,461 yards.
You don't even got weapons like that.
7
ain't no number 1. Go ahead.
7 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. He's been sacked 11 times. QBR 56%, still not bad, but he's third in passing. Then you got go all the way down here to this list here. Anthony Richardson is at number 20. No, he's at 32.
Damn.
Right now.
He's at who?
32.
Out of all 32 quarterbacks?
Out of all 32 quarterbacks. Let me see. So he's been sacked. Hold on. Go right here. All right. 577 yards, 3 touchdowns, and interception. His QBR is 43.4. And Bryce Young, Jesus Christ, out of all the QBs that played so far, where the hell is he at?
Is he on that list?
Wait a minute.
Hey, keep trying to find Bryce Young, y'all. She can't.
Wait a minute. Are you serious? This can't be right. Not unless I'm blind and can't see. Bryce Young.
Where you at?
Oh shit. Okay, he number 30.
Damn, he number 30? Okay.
I was about to say, ain't no way. 750 yards, 5 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. His QBR is 28.6. But what's wrong with Carolina? What is it? Coming into the season, I'm like, okay, they got some weapons for Bryce Young. Adam Thielen seems to be the only one who wants to play football. I mean, you got Jonathan Mingo, Miles Sanders. I know he probably saw he left the Eagles. He go from 0-5. Eagles are 0-5. 5-0. Now he's 0-5. Saying that, if I would have got the ball more, we would have won the Super Bowl. Miles, come on now. Are you regretting your decision now, bro? Are you regretting your decision? What is going on with Bryce Young, and will it get better? Let's just say that.
Well, let me go ahead and look this up right quick for Mr. Bryce Young. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of Bryce Young. No slouch of him. But when you call my quarterback a bust and think you can get away with it and call him a bust because you think he threw a damn interception in a preseason game and Bryce Young can get a pass when he already has 2 fumbles, which is that 6 turnovers that he got already. That's down to damn near more that he had in college. And you want to come after my quarterback and call him a bust after throwing an interception against the Patriots in a preseason game? I'm like Stone Cold. Not gonna fly with me. You're not gonna get away with it. Gonna get away with it easy without hearing my mouth. And if you're gonna get tired of hearing my mouth, well, that's too damn bad, because you're gonna get tired of hearing my mouth after I bring that up every time he throws a turnover. But other than that, it's not gonna get. I don't think it will get any better for the Panthers. I think it could get tougher and tougher for Carolina this coming year. Well, you got the Miami Dolphins. You got to go to Miami. You got to go to Miami. You got to go to Miami next week, this coming week. And how you think that's going to fare out? Not too good. Well, we get the C.J. Stroud and Bryce Young battle, 1-2 battle coming up. This coming up just right after that. Now the Panthers, their defense is pretty competitive. But they can't score a lot of points. 24-21 versus the 13 versus the Vikings. 27 versus the Seahawks. The Seahawks defense is not that good. But again, when you're down so many points, well, of course the defense is going to take some time off. 17 against Carolina, against New Orleans. 10 against the Falcons. Opening week. They can't score the ball. No running game. No running game either. So again, this defense is always on the field. So you got to start by getting some offensive consistency and start running the ball more better. And that offensive line is god awful, man. I wish we had my that sound bite. That way I can play it. They 2 packs of ass, man. 2 packs of ass. I wish we had that right now so I can play it. That offensive line is so bad for the Carolina Panthers.
Hold on. I got you. Hold on.
Yeah.
I didn't like drink it yet, but hold on. I got you. Only you will find some. Only you, Coach.
Yep. There we go. And my favorite soundbite right there. That way, every time someone is asked or something like that, I play it automatically. I play it automatically.
I gotta find it. Hold on. I gotta look for it, but I had that up there for you, freaking Joe Budden. Oh man, but no, you are definitely right about that though. We'll see. They're trying to find him a number 1 receiver, but I'm not saying it might be. Do you think they'll win a game this year?
Yeah, I think they'll win the game. They'll obviously win the game. Hell, they can damn near beat my Houston Texans the way we play at times. Hell yeah, they'll win a game. I think they'll win a game. I just don't think it'll be many.
I was saying that even if they do go out and the Bears continue to play the way they're playing, they still getting a pick, so it don't matter. Like you're not gonna have a pick in the first round.
Hey, and I need a favor from Cleveland. I need y'all to lose as much as y'all can too. I need Cleveland to lose as much as they can too, so we can get that pick. So we can end up having that pick for next year. So we can end up getting us another receiver like a Keon Coleman or something like that. So we can get some dog. And guess what? We got $80 million in cap space next year.
Oh Lord,
Just imagine if
Houston about to go. Houston about to spend some more money. Houston about to spend some more money, y'all. Dak. Oh, I found it. Dak Prescott. Hold on. We gonna get the whole.
Double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass.
He said 2.
The fuck talk? Hey, Sway Lee, hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass.
That was your love.
That shit's.
That was your love last night.
Jordan Love. All right, so Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott said he's not going to throw 10 interceptions. Dak Prescott has 4 interceptions. If he gets sacked, I know a lot of Cowboys fans saying, why does Dak Prescott's name's always in the media so much when if Josh Allen does it or if Jalen Hurts does it, nobody talks about Dak. Why is Dak in the media so much, Donte? Why?
Because he's a Dallas Cowboy and you're on America's team and you're always on national TV and everybody hate the Cowboys, including me. That's why he's always talked about it. If you always in the spotlight, of course, you're going to get talked about. You got that. You represent that star and represent Jerry Jones, of course, you're going to be in the spotlight. And plus, he the one said that he's not going to throw 10 picks. So, hey, people going to be looking for that. Each pick he throws, hey, people looking for it.
They got slaughtered Sunday night to the point where George Kittle had the F Dallas shirt underneath.
Damn.
And Mr. Michael Parsons come out and said, now it's personal. Oh, the next time we meet, it's personal. What are you, Coach Prime? This ain't what's personal. You need to be worrying about why can't y'all win playoff games. Talking about something it's personal. This is the team that beat y'all the last 2 years in the play to get to go further in the playoffs. The same team that beat y'all last year, because it was not last year. The year before last, wasn't it? Did they get beat by them last year?
Yep.
Yeah, the same team that beat y'all twice in a row. This the same team that Dak didn't know he had to get a ball to the ref before the
I gotta know that. Now I'm still happy about that.
This the same Dallas team who's gonna run a QB draw with no timeouts. Are we kidding yourself, Michael Parsons? Talking about it's personal. And I forget what Debo said. Debo responded, but I forgot what he said. But are you worrying about a Kittle's what he was wearing? He got a right to wear that shirt because y'all played like absolute trash that game. Yep. 42-10. 42-10. 14 of 24, 153 yards, 1 tub, and 3 picks, Dak. 3 picks. 3 picks.
Yep.
But exactly cool. But Dak said he not gonna throw for
10 interception. Well, that's why each interception you throw, we gonna continue to talk about it. Each interception you decide to throw.
He said the Arizona game humbled himself, y'all, and then he said the Arizona game, but he said this game humbled himself as well. I'm going to say it here and now. If they get an early exit in the playoffs, if they even make it to the playoffs, you ain't going to see number 4 here next year. It might be Trey Lance time, or they're going to try to draft or trade and get a quarterback. Kirk Cousins, maybe.
Yep.
But I don't want to see Kirk Cousins twice a year. And then again, maybe I can see Kirk Cousins twice a year. But Jerry's not going to do nothing like that because Kirk deserved to go somewhere where he can win a championship. He ain't going to win one in Dallas. And then again, you never know. But I honestly think Dak's not going to be here if they got an early exit. McCarthy might go with him. Everybody was like, oh, it was Kellen Moore holding us back. Kellen Moore over there in L.A., I mean, I know the Chargers don't have the best record, but it's not Kellen Moore in LA. So who is it?
Yep.
So who is it? Did Mike McCarthy call that game on Sunday? I think he did. So it's not Kellen Moore. So what's Dallas's problem? What's their problem, Donte?
Well, I don't know their problem. They can't make excuses about Kellen Moore. They can't make no. He's doing perfectly fine over there in LA. They scoring points over there in LA. The Chargers scoring points. So they can't. Hell, like I say, he's a part of it, so you can't make no excuses for him. What's the next excuse? What's going to be the next excuse?
All right. And of course, it's not a show if we're not talking about Dallas. Picks and predictions. We are in week 6. And then, of course, Coop haven't been here all show. We've been here for a whole hour. He hears Cowboys. He popped his ass in here. Cowboys have more problems everywhere. Picks and predictions. We on week 6.
I don't know if you keep it real all the time. I don't know about that part.
Week 6, Thursday night, we got the AFC West matchup. We got the Chiefs going up against the Broncos.
Pass.
Yeah, I don't even know why we even said that. I don't know if I want to watch that game, but Broncos are going to win this. Broncos are going to take an L. I think it's time to blow up Denver, Russ included. It just knock it all down. Have a fire sale. I'll take Patrick Surtain. I'll gladly take him in the secondary. We need some help. I'm just saying. How we make the phone call?
No, y'all got enough help in the secondary.
How we make the phone call? No, I'll take a PT. I'll take PS2. Give him over here.
Y'all got enough help in the secondary.
Jesus Christ. Eagles is taking on the Jets in MetLife Stadium.
Yeah, I got the Eagles.
Yeah, we're going to be in 6-0 here. This was a toss-up game for me. I was torn between this. We got another London game between the Ravens and Tennessee. Can Baltimore bounce back from that debacle they had last week? And Tennessee had their chances. Who you got?
I was torn between these two, but I'm gonna go with Jacksonville. I mean, not Jacksonville, but I'm gonna go with the Ravens.
So am I. I'm taking Baltimore here. We got the Commanders going up against the Falcons.
I'm going with the Falcons. I got the Falcons.
I got Atlanta too. Seahawks and the Bengals.
I'm going Seahawks.
Oh, Seahawks. I'm gonna take the Bengals. I'm gonna take the Bengals here to even up their record at 3-3 to 3-3. We got the Colts and the Jags, and the Jags are at home. I'm taking the Colts because it seems like the Jags can't never beat them at home.
Tough one for me, but I'm gonna take the Jaguars.
Both are 3-2. We got the Dolphins and the Panthers here. Will the Panthers get their first win?
Pass.
That means we're taking Miami. Battle of the 1-4 teams here. I'm taking Chicago here to beat Minnesota. Justin Jefferson.
I'm taking Chicago as well.
The Browns and the 49ers. Deshaun Watson may or may not play. And if
he does, he out.
So PJ Walker is going to get the start.
Yeah, I'm taking. I'm. That's a pass.
49ers. We got the Saints and the Texans.
I'm taking my Texans. If they lose this game, not picking them. We got a bye week. We lose this game, not picking them the very next week.
I mean, it should be. It should be a good game, but I'm gonna take the Saints. Remember, I was like, I'm not picking the Raiders no more. The Raiders and the Patriots. I damn sure ain't picking New England.
See, this is the problem. I don't know the Raiders team. It looks like the Raiders should win the game. They're at home, but the Patriots are playing worse. They're playing all-time worse. Like, these are the type of games I'll be want to stay away from, and I'll be not want to pick. But I'll take the Raiders. Since
that's why I was like,
they're playing better football, but the Patriots are goddamn playing worse.
That's why I was like, I said I wasn't gonna pick the Raiders no more, but I was like, I gotta pick the Raiders here. I'm gonna be irked if New England find a way to win. I'm gonna be so mad. All right, we got the Lions and the Buccaneers. This should be a good one.
I'm going with the Lions.
I'm taking the Lions here too to be 5-1. We got the NFC West division. Division games are always played tough. We got the Cardinals and Rams.
I wanted to go with the Cardinals, to be honest, but I'm going to take the Rams. I wanted to go with the Cardinals. I wanted to do it too, but I think it's going to be a close game. I'm going with the Rams.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Rams too. And, why they put this on Sunday night? Jesus Christ. Fun fact here about the New York Giants. So, Daniel Jones did get hurt. Tyrod Taylor did come in. So we don't know. We don't know. He said, I'm taking the pick.
Damn, you so disrespectful, You so Hey, that shows you how much you don't trust that goddamn Josh McDaniel, bro. That shows you how look. I'm taking it. But hey, boy, y'all cannot lose to the Patriots, man. If y'all lose to the Patriots, something gotta be wrong, bro. It can't happen, It cannot happen. That can't happen like that. Happen like that.
Daniel Jones is questionable. He did go out with a neck injury. We'll see if he will come back. But yeah, he's questionable. Andrew Thomas is questionable. I mean, it ain't gonna help none because that line still sucks. Even if Andrew Thomas is the best offensive line. Evan Neal need to go back somewhere. Look, Jalen can play better than Evan Neal right now on the offensive line.
Yep.
That's crazy. But a fun stat here for y'all people who like stats, and it's about Daniel Jones. Give me a second. I got it right here. Career games. Andrew Luck, 86. Andrew Luck career games was 86. Daniel Jones, 59. Sacks taken. Andrew Luck, 174. Daniel Jones, 177. What the?
Okay, man. I got a stat that's going I got an interesting stat that you're gonna want to hear for a quick counter punch on Daniel Jones' sacks, most of his sacks. Not the whole 177, but this is one. And it's about Evan Neal. So Evan Neal this year alone, we're not gonna go, this is not career. This year alone, you ready for the counter punch, Key? Evan Neal, 21 quarterback hurries, 26 quarterback pressures. His quarterback this year has been hit 4 and sacked 4 times. So every time, every game, Evan Neal is getting his quarterback beat down every single play, every single time. That's a fun stat for you. That, and I'm not even looking at it.
That's just sad. What is up with the Giants, getting offensive linemen, and they linemen stink. And I mean, they're going top in the draft to get these guys, and they horrible.
They bad. That's bad. That's a lot of hurries. Man, 26 pressures? 26 pressures for one player on your offensive line, 21 quarterback hurries. 21 quarterback hurries, and you already gave up 4 sacks on your quarterback. Wow. Crazy.
That's sad. Yeah, I told you, look, it's a fire sale in Denver. I'll take PS2. I'll take Justin Simmons.
You can't have everybody. You can't
make the damn call.
You can't have them all. You can't keep. You got enough.
We need some second. Look,
you got enough in the secondary.
One thing about Howie Roseman, if pieces ain't working, he's gonna find it. What happened last year when we couldn't stop the run? He called Ndamukong Suh and Linval Joseph to plug it in there. Come on now, Donte.
Nah, Key, y'all got enough DBs. Y'all got enough DBs. Key, you can't have them all.
But the Giants are going up against the Bills, and I'm not sure Ron Miller may be back. But this is a Sunday night game. Depending on which Josh Allen shows up, which I think he'll come to play, the Bills will win this game convincingly.
Where they playing at? Buffalo?
Yep.
I don't care if Von Miller is playing or not playing. They still winning the game. I don't care. They're still winning.
And a Monday night game, we got the Chargers up against the Cowboys. Who you got in this game?
I'm going with the Chargers.
They played this game last year, and the Cowboys won because I think it was not a questionable call. The ref should have called something, but I'm gonna go with the Chargers here. I think Eckler comes back. If Eckler comes back, we've seen how the run defense is for the Cowboys. They are going to rip up and down the field with Austin Eckler. I'm going to take the Chargers here. And that was your week 6 picks. Keep your Eagles, Chiefs, 49ers have enough to run it back. We'll see. Definitely see. All right, the NBA is back. We already talked about Chet Holmgren and Wemby a little bit in Dante's coaches list. We do got some games tonight. Make sure y'all go to Coach Dante's channel right after 72. He will be doing the Houston Rockets, the Indiana Pacers. Should see how the young guys is. My Nova guy, Cam Whitmore, will be in the game. Yep. One of the twins is going to be there, and Jace Walker over there in the Indiana Pacers. So we'll see. Of course, we're not getting a lot of starters in the game. He said, can we see the linebacker and see? Cool agree. Look, give me PS2 or Justin Simmons. How he make the phone call?
He said a safety. So he said Justin Simmons. Look, I like the way Cool said it, dog. Can we get
how he make the phone call? Y'all don't need him. They need to blow. Y'all spend millions of dollars on that defense, and y'all defense stink in Denver. But anyway, I was going to get into the rest of this 100 list. We can do that next week. MLB playoffs. Donte, recap of last night's game. The dang Phillies had the game 4-0. And what happened? Travis Garneau hits the homer, and then Austin Riley hits the game winner, put them ahead. So the Braves take game 2, 5-4. Aaron Nola. Wills had a great game, 10 Ks, but couldn't get it done. The last play was who the hell was that back? Was it Castellanos?
That was that Sosa?
I don't know who was that back.
Castellanos, he hit the ball.
Castellanos, I was like, oh, snap, this ball is gone. Michael Harris said, nope, scoop. And then Bryce Harper didn't get back in time, and there was a double play. So, but they needed to split. Hopefully we can bring that moment. Hopefully they don't bring that momentum back to the Citizens Bank Park, which would be jumping. Aaron Nola will be on the mound tomorrow. God, can we not have a whole horrible Nola? But your Astros look like they are going to win this game. They're up 9-1 against Minnesota. Who you like tonight in the Orioles-Rangers game?
I like the Rangers. I think the Rangers going to sweep them.
And again tomorrow, what is going on with the Dodgers, man?
They do this every year. They do it every year. Every year they get you sold in the regular season. They win that division by a mile, and then the playoffs, the hitting stop, the bat stop. Clay Kershaw is the most overrated pitcher in baseball. I'm going to tell you that right now. Great regular season. Like I said, matter of fact, he's like a James Harden. Great regular season. Playoffs.
Get to the playoff. They can't do nothing.
Doesn't perform in the playoffs. He can't do nothing. And we seen how Jonathan was mad. Jonathan was pissed off at them Dodgers. Them, that's the type of team you be like, they great in the regular season. They win 114 games. They win their division by more than double digits. And you be like, what the hell is going on? What the hell is going on with this team, with this goddamn team right here? So they got a bubble championship. A team like that has to settle for a bubble championship. But again, you talk about the Houston Astros, we got 2 rings, not a bubble. Neither one of them is a bubble. Neither one of them is a bubble ring. Ain't that right? Is it? No, I don't think so. But other than that, hey, again, Dodgers, you guys are fraudulent. You guys are a fraudulent baseball team. All you guys are is a regular season baseball team. That's all you guys are and nothing more. Clay Kershaw is overrated. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame. He's a Hall of Famer. He's a legit Hall of Famer. Don't get me wrong on that one. But in the regular season, hey, the Dodgers and Clay Kershaw are a fraudulent team. Astros, Atlanta Braves, those are great teams. Possibly the Phillies can make it again. I think it's a great shot for the Phillies to make it again if they do get past the Atlanta Braves, but that remains to be seen. But yeah, I got Texas purchasing a ticket to the AL Championship Series tonight. I think is it for the Baltimore Orioles. Another team had a great regular season this year, but just, not their year.
All right, so a little NBA edition since the NBA is back. Of Who Am I? This might be an easy one for y'all.
Kevin Durant.
Well, damn, Donte, can I get through it first? We got Texas. He was drafted. I mean, he went to Texas. He was selected and drafted by the Seattle Supersonics. And he played for the OKC Thunder, the Warriors. He's now with the Suns and the Nets. And yes, sir, it is Mr. Kevin Durant. Of course, that was an easy layup.
He played for the Longhorns.
Easy layup. That was a layup. That's why I said it was a layup. I was expecting y'all to get it. But again, here we go with another NBA edition. Make sure. All right, here we go. This player went to North Carolina. He's a Tar Heel. He got drafted by the Cleveland Cavaliers. And he's played for the Spurs, the Raptors, 76ers, Los Angeles Lakers, and the Memphis Grizzlies.
I know who he is.
Anybody in the chat know who this one is?
I definitely know who he is. I'm going to just wait for the chat. I ain't going to say it.
Before Donte goes. Anybody
know who that is?
Want to take a shot?
I know who that is.
Anybody got some stabs at it before I let Donte go and let y'all know who it is?
Don't look on Google. Don't cheat. Don't look on Google. Don't cheat, because I know if anybody take too long, I know that I'm going to consider that as cheating. All right, well, Ern was honest. He said he didn't know. Cool, you got a shot? Cool, anybody in there? Y'all got a shot? All right, Donte, who is it? Danny Green.
Yes, sir. Danny Green is your answer here. And again, this is the NBA version. So this next, all of these won championships. And again, we'll do more of these. NBA is back. and also NFL. We'll do more of them as well. But here's your last one for Who Am I this week. Here we go. San Diego State. He was drafted by the Indiana Pacers. He's played for the Spurs, Toronto, and the Clippers. Anybody in the chat knows who this is before Donte goes? Because I know he knows who
Man, y'all better know who this is, man. Come on, man. Ain't no way where y'all can miss that now. Ain't no way y'all missed this.
Again, these were layups. Gotta challenge y'all a little bit for next time. Because Donte be getting them like this too. So, I'll be challenging him too. I got him stumped on a couple of them. Anybody want to take a shot at who this is? Who this is? Going once. Going twice. Donte, tell them who it is.
Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard is your answer. There you go, guys. There you go. This ain't no layup. Kawhi Leonard.
He didn't actually play for the Pacers, though. He was traded on draft night for George Hill. He didn't actually play, but he was drafted by him, though.
That's why I said, what's throwing for basketball. What's throwing people off
because they think
it was drafted by. Right?
Drafted by, they didn't never play for him. They never played for him.
They were like, well, why are they teams not down here? Because they didn't play for him. They got drafted, just like
he was drafted and traded to the Spurs.
So that was your Who Am I for this week. Again, we'll do some more. We'll definitely do some more. We did NFL for a little bit. NCAA before we wrap things up here. Donte, what the hell happened in Miami? What happened with the Hurricanes? All they had to do was win the damn ball.
I think Cooper Kane know that. I would love to hear Cooper Kane's statement on that point. That coach literally cost him the ball. I don't know how Georgia Tech was even in the game, but how do you run a play when you clearly had the game won? All you do is take a knee. I don't know if someone gave him some money to do that game or something like that, to do that there, but that was unacceptable how he cost that team the game. That was crazy. I know Martin had a tough week that week, man.
Yeah, because the Commanders, the Braves, and Miami lost.
Man, I know he had a tough week that week, man. So, man, shout out to my boy Martin and Cool, but man, what a find a way by Mario Cristobal to lose that fucking ball game by not kneeling the ball. Nearly cost them. The kids that they didn't play well. Not against Georgia Tech, who they clearly was better than, but you had a chance to kneel the ball and win the game and survive. And you cost them the game by running the football and the running back fumbles. And then what's so bad about it, they go get a goddamn touchdown. That's crazy. That's crazy.
And on top of that, them jerseys is ugly. I'm sorry. Them jerseys is horrible. I didn't like them things. I feel bad for Miami fans. Cool. I'm so sorry they had to bring this relive this moment again for you. I'm so sorry. But man. Looks like Colorado's gonna get Travis Hunter back Friday against Stanford. They should win this game too. They did beat Arizona State last week, but Prime wasn't too happy.
Hey, look, he Cooper Kate. I always tell Monday that's why I'm not too. He always tell my boy Cool them in the back. He always do that to
him. Prime wasn't too happy about the team. He said he was happy about the win, but he's not happy how they're executing and how they have to come back and win this game. We already know they need pieces. We already know their offensive line is not great. Their D-line ain't great. But, what's going on, Dame? Dame's been a little bit under the weather. Glad to see you back, bro. Glad to see you back, Damien. How can Colorado find, what does Colorado have to do to start fresh? Like to start off hot and not trail?
They gotta play better defense. They did a good job playing better. They gave up 24 points, but they gotta play better defense. They gotta come out and get off to very good starts. And that's one thing they gotta very much do. They got to get off to a good start. But I like what Coach Prime said. Even though Arizona State is a bad team, they're not a very good team at all. But that was an ugly loss. That was one of those ugly wins that we were talking about with the Eagles. But they found the way to win the game. So I like what Coach Prime said. I'm not happy. We played ugly game. We didn't play our best game. We way better than the Arizona State. We should play way better football against that team. So again, they won the game. We'll see what happens next week.
Yep. So they playing Friday night. No Saturday game for them. They play Friday night, 10 o'clock. They will be playing Stanford. That's going to be a late game, and see how many quarters I watch of that. Also, we got some headlines in college right now. Again, Travis Hunter will be back. The Buckeyes expect Henderson to return against Purdue. Kansas quarterback Daniels is doubtful against Oklahoma State. The suspended Iowa D lineman Shannon, he's cleared to return to practice. South Carolina wide receiver Wells is doubtful against Florida. TCU's quarterback Morris will miss multiple games. Chandler Morris for a knee, and then Cristobal said he owns up to his mistakes. If I'm a coach in that game, I wouldn't even know what to say to the kids. Like, I know that locker room was quiet. After the game.
I would have put up that man behind at that point. That was crazy.
But let's get to some picks this week. Mr. Picks last week couldn't get your upset pick of the week. But we got Georgia Tech, who is still undefeated. Wait, before we get into that, do these rankings real quick. So we know your Texans lost. So still a number one, and still got Georgia, Michigan, Ohio State moves up one, Florida State moves up one. Oklahoma moves up 7 because of that win against Texas. So they move up 7. Penn State is 6, Washington is 7, and Oregon is 8. No changes there, but Texas moved down 6 spots to number 9. UFC moves down to number 10. Alabama didn't change. They're at 11. UNC moves up 2. They're 12. Ole Miss moves up 3. They're 13. And Louisville moved up 11 spots to get number 14. Oregon State is still at 15. Utah moves up 2. They're at 16. We got Duke moving up 2 spots and 7. UCLA is on the list at 18, moving down 6 spots. We got Washington State moving up 3 spots to 20 is Tennessee. Notre Dame is slowly falling in this list in the top 25. They drop 11 spots to number 21. LSU moved up 1 to 22. Kansas is up here 22. I'm sorry, LSU was 22. Kansas is 23. Kentucky moved down 4 spots, and Miami moved down 5, and they are moved down 8. They are at number 25. Who was going to be on this list? They had Missouri, they had Wyoming, Air Force, Wisconsin, Tulane, West Virginia, Clemson, Maryland, Iowa, James Madison, and Texas A&M was all voted on. Anything wrong with that list? Who would you take off, or who would you add?
I'm okay with it.
All right. So we got Georgia going up against Vanderbilt.
Pass.
Michigan going up against Indiana.
Ass whooping.
Purdue up against Ohio State.
Ohio State.
Florida State versus Syracuse.
Florida State.
Alabama versus Arkansas.
Alabama.
You got Cal versus Utah.
Utah.
Cam Rising coming back? Is he still hurt? All right. So we got Massachusetts versus Penn State.
Ass whooping.
Oregon and Washington. This should be good. Penix going up against Bo Nix.
I'm going for Oregon.
Texas A&M against Tennessee.
I'm going. What is Tennessee ranked right now?
19.
A&M is 18th, right?
A&M ain't ranked.
I'm going for the upset. A&M.
Okay. Kansas against Oklahoma State.
Kansas.
All right, we got an undefeated Louisville at 6-0, and they're 14th going up against Pitt.
Louisville.
Arizona versus Washington State.
Washington State.
USC versus Notre Dame. Should be an interesting one.
I don't trust Notre Dame, and I'm going for USC.
Miami versus North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Missouri.
Miami might be starstruck for that one. After that loss.
And they on prime time too. ABC 7:30. Missouri.
Hey, yeah, that Miami does. Yeah, cool. I agree 1,000% with cool. You don't when you lose to a team like Georgia Tech at home, you don't deserve to be ranked. You should be out of the rankings. You should be ranked number 40 somewhere up and down. When you lose at home to a bad Georgia Tech team, you don't deserve to be ranked at all. So I don't know how they rank. You don't deserve to be ranked at home at all, especially losing to that team at home. You don't deserve it.
Got Missouri and Kentucky. Missouri bounced back from last week's loss to LSU.
I'm going for Kentucky.
UCLA and Oregon State.
Oregon State.
And then you got North Carolina State versus Duke.
Duke.
All right. And you said your upset was Texas A&M beating Tennessee, right?
Yeah, beating Tennessee, yeah.
All right. And then we got the WNBA game 2 is tomorrow night. Who you got?
Liberty. Tie series.
I still think this series is going to go all the way to game 5. I think they play 5. Did they play 5?
Yeah,
5?
you play 5. I think it's 3. It goes to first one, 3 wins, right?
Hold on, let me check. Is it? I think it's 3. I think.
Oh, you think this one 3? Okay.
I think
First one to 3, right?
I think so. I think they play 5-game series. Aces and I don't think it's 4. I think they play 3. I think it's best of 5. I don't think they play 7. So Dane will take the sweep. I'm gonna take the Liberty here as well. I think they tie up the series. I really think this series might go to the end, to game 5. I'm still picking the Liberty to win it overall. But yeah, I'm gonna take the Liberty to win this game. But I am excited. I don't know about you, Donte, but I'm excited about college basketball. Not necessarily the men's.
Excited about when it comes to basketball, I'm way more excited. So my Rockets play tonight, young Rockets. I know it's preseason, but it's something you can get excited about. Basketball is back, man. So hey, I'm very excited.
I said, I don't know about you, but when it comes to college basketball, I'm not too excited to watch the men's. I'm more about the women's basketball.
I love them both.
They both be having some good games, but definitely going to try to do some more college women's games this year. I gotta do my Gamecocks and see what we working with. My girl's still there, and Camilla Cadorso. So she'll probably come out this year. Lord, who is going to take? I don't even know what team needs a big man like Camilla Cadorso at 6'7". So we'll definitely see LSU.
I hope we got a top pick, one of the top 10 pick or something like that. Because I want Haley Van Lith. Can we get another guard? Like a Haley Van Lith? Or I'm glad we getting Stephanie Sorenson's back. So I'm glad we getting her back. But we need another guard. Like I say again, I know Lou Lopez Sanashaw coming back. So we're gonna have Diamond DeShields coming back. That's gonna be a very good tandem too, underrated tandem that we had. But I would really like to take another guard or another big.
Look, Donte, we got a chance to get the top pick overall.
No!
Can you imagine if the Sparks get number 1 pick? Caitlin Clark, welcome to
Sparks,
LA, baby. Let's go.
Sparks, fuck up on the pick. Hold on.
I gotta see, when is the WNBA lottery. WNBA lottery. When is that? When are they going to do that? So the Fever, the Mercury, the Sparks, and the Storm. They all have odds to possibly get the number one pick. But it's not telling me when is it. Oh yeah, of course the Fever had. Oh my God! If Caitlin Clark goes to Indiana, oh my God! Ain't no female. One thing I can say, there is no female Ben Simmons. And speaking of Ben Simmons, damn it, you had to bring his ass up. He had 10 points last night. He was 4-6. Seeing some him doing pregame. Guess where all his shots were coming from, Donte?
Paint.
No, the 3-point. All of his shots that he made was behind the arc.
I told y'all. What I tell y'all? He gonna start shooting that? He made trick Philadelphia. He made a trick job. He made a trick job.
But we will see.
And we'll see.
I don't know. He did something that was dumb. I was like, what are we doing, Ben? Like, he still don't want to take the shot in the paint. He dishes it off. But we'll see how Ben is. He said he's been in the lab, but we've seen those videos every summer. So we'll see what Mr. Softy does. And I'm gonna say it here right now on 72. So make sure somebody clips it. If Ben Simmons has an okay year, has a decent year, I will get up here and apologize.
Y'all gotta get a Ben Simmons jersey.
That's too far. Because I will never wear it. It'll just be collecting dust. I thought about that. I was like, I will buy a Ben Simmons jersey and wear it on stream, the whole stream. But now, like, let me not do that. Let me not do that. But I will personally apologize. On stream, I will apologize to Ben Simmons. I may even make a video. God, it's going to hurt me to do it, but I am a woman of my word. If Ben Simmons has an okay year, then I will get up here and apologize. But if he plays like trash, I'm going to clown him again.
That's not fair.
Oh, you tripping. You are tripping.
He said you got to get Ben Simmons tag. Oh, my goodness.
You is tripping. No Ben Simmons tag. But there you have it. Got another 72 in the book. I know Donte got to get ready to do the Rockets, and I got a boy who's waiting on me because, of course, he don't want to walk home. And now, can you come get me? So you already know how that go. But make sure y'all tune in again next week. Again, we are 70 episodes in. Make sure y'all subscribe to the Sports Wave Network. Got a lot of stuff over there. Come back tomorrow morning on the way. We got Coach and Con for the morning sports report. They're going to go over some stuff, basketball. So make sure y'all tune in as well. And we are going to get on out of here. Love, peace, and hair grease. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. But if you're going to do it, just make sure you do it safely, guys. Appreciate everybody who's in the chat. Of course, y'all make y'all make it fun and interactive. All y'all got to do is hit us up. If you ever have any questions y'all want to hear on the show, we'll definitely get them in. If you want to come up here and join us, be a guest. Can you hang with us all show? Can y'all hang out with the shenanigans? Again, y'all know how to hit us up. Coach or myself in the inbox. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube, IG, Twitter. Y'all know how to hit us up. Say, hey, can I come on? How can I get on? But you just can't be any old body. You at least got to have some type of knowledge. So, to Coach Donte, to myself, y'all be easy. Have a good rest of the night. We see y'all next week.
See y'all
out of here.
Out of here.
I can never find the damn intro because I always lose it because we got so much stuff. All right, y'all. Here we go.
Peace out.
Deuces.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo,
yeah.
no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it